Libya's biggest oil field Sharara is back to normal after a disruption caused by protests. Pumping was interrupted for hours due to armed protesters shutting some facilities. The National Oil Corporation didn't give an updated figure on production at the field or explain what caused the protests or who they represent. The field in western Libya was producing 275,000 barrels per day. Sharara, operated by a joint venture between Libya's state producer and Repsol SA, Total SA, Austrian Mineral Oil Administration and Statoil SA, has witnessed several brief shutdowns caused by different groups. The field was closed for 2 days in June due to a protest by workers at the field. Libya's crude output and exports reached a fresh 3-year high last month as fighting among armed militias abated and leaders of the country's rival administrations agreed in principle on steps to unite the nation. The recovery in the country holding Africa's largest crude reserves makes it harder for Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries and allied oil-producing nations to curb a global supply surplus that's depressing prices for crude. The North African producer shipped about 865,000 barrels per day of crude in July, tanker tracking data compiled by Bloomberg show. That was a gain of 11% from June, which was already the highest since at least July 2014. The speed at which Libya can revive crude sales is critical for the oil market because, together with Nigeria, the nation wasn't bound by Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries supply restrictions that helped limit output this year. Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries extended the cuts accord, and Libya's exemption from it, through March 2018. Libya slid into chaos after the armed uprising that toppled and killed former strongman Muammar Qaddafi in 2011, with myriad armed groups and 2 administrations vying for control of the country's energy facilities. Its rival leaders, Prime Minister Fayez al-Serraj and Libyan National Army Commander Khalifa Haftar, agreed last month on a ceasefire, combining the country's divided oil company and armed forces, and elections as soon as possible.